Hey guys, Master 18 bringing you another deck list video today. Pretty much another updated Nordic Aesir deck. First off, we'll start off with the tuners. We have 2 Valkyrie of the Nordic Ascendant. Basically, pretty much you just ditch 2 Nordic monsters from your hand, remove them from play. You need to summon 2 Einherjar tokens, summon Odin like on the first turn. Very, very good card. Next up, we have 3 Svartalfs. Basically, whenever he's normal summoned, you get to add a Nordic monster from your graveyard back to your hand. Really good card. And also the tuner for Loki. Next up, we have 3 Gofax of Nordic Beasts. Basically, whenever your opponent has a synchro monster on the field, you don't special summon him. Also, main tuner for Thor. Next up, we have 2 Tengrelster of the Nordic Beasts. Basically, whenever you have a Nordic monster, or basically any monster destroyed on your field, and you can special summon this card and this guy in defense mode. And whenever he is switched to attack mode, you can summon up any Nordic Beast monster from your deck. Next up, we have 2 Tengrelster of the Nordic Beast. Whenever this guy is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you get 2 Nordic Beast monster tokens on the field. It makes it for an easy Thor summon, or Black Rose, or whatever you're trying to summon. Then I have 3 Diverge. Basically, when this guy's normal summon, you get to add an additional Nordic summon from your hand. And also, whenever he's into the graveyard, you can get a Nordic relic back from your hand. Next up, we have 3 Jal South, the Nordic Alfor. When this guy's normal summoned, you get to summon another Nordic monster from your hand to the field. By basically just selecting a level of a monster on your field, and you get to summon a monster with less than the level of the monster you selected. Next up, I have a Sangan. Basically, pretty much a staple. Search out anything in the deck practically. And run 2 Mystic Tomatoes, basically because makes it easier to summon Svartalf from your deck. Whenever he's destroyed, you just special summon Svartalf. Next up, we have 2 Giant Rat. Whenever he's destroyed, you can basically summon up pretty much any of the Earth type monsters in your deck, because they're all mostly under level 15 minus Gold Faxi. Okay, moving on to the spells. I have 2 MST, basically a staple. 1 My Body as a Shield. 1 Burial. Pretty much whenever you have a Nordic monster removed from play, activate this. Well, 3 of them anyways. Get them back in your graveyard to keep Thor and Loki and Odin back on the field. Got 1 Foolish. Basically just to ditch a Nordic tuner monster for easy revival with your Aesir monsters. I have 1 Monster Reborn, basically a staple. 1 for 1, basically ditch a Nordic tuner monster, get out Diverge from your deck. Mind Control, basically just take control of your opponent's monster. Next up, we have 2 Nordic Relic Dropnir. This is actually, in my opinion, a very good card. When this card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you can get a Nordic Relic monster, Nordic Relic from your deck to your hand. So it's a very good card. Next up, I have 2 Nordic Lights. Basically just keeps your Nordic monster from being destroyed by battle. Kind of protects them. Now we'll go to the traps. 3 Next up, we have 3 Nordic Relic Gungnir. Basically, you activate this. You remove from play 1 Nordic monster from your side of the field to destroy 1 card in your opponent's field, and it comes back on at the end your second end phase after activation in attack mode. Basically, you can destroy, Briannac or whatever your opponent has. Mirror Force, basically a staple. Return from a different dimension, basically just to get any of your removed monsters back from play. Like, say you have Valkyrie, use this, bring Valkyrie back, ditch 2 more Nordic monsters, and you can get another Odin, or basically just a swarm, pretty much. And finally, 1 bottomless. Mainly 1 bottomless because I don't really have 1 bottomless, but basically just a staple. Now, moving on to the synchro monsters. Got 1 Odin, the father of the Aesir. 1 Thor, Lord of the Aesir. Next up, I have 2 Loki, Lord of the Aesir, just because he destroys traps whenever he attacks. 1 Red Dragon Archfiend. 1 Stardust. And 1 Black Rose Dragon. And that's it, guys. That's the deck list. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Alright, peace out.